All right, we're trying not to Wordle again. This is a game called DontWordle, where it's just like Wordle, but we're trying not to solve it. And I've had a lot of requests in the past to start a DontWordle with the answer from the Wordle. So I'm gonna do that today. So I'm going to keep talking for a little bit so that if you haven't already done today's Wordle and you don't wanna be spoiled, you won't be. So I think that's probably enough time for you to click away and pause the video if you don't wanna know the answer. So we're gonna put in the answer from today's Wordle, which was maple, and hope that we get grays. Hey, I mean, there we go. That's. I mean, we eliminated some good letters, which is the downside, but all grays is what you want. So now we want to do something. What can we do? We can't do kayak. Can't do xylol. We can't do fluff. A lot of the things we typically try to do, we can't do. Can't do poppy or puppy. Can't do Xerox. Could do something like chick, which repeats the C, and the K is good to try, but can't do pizzazz. There's a lot of things you can't do. It's amazing how many of the words we usually use got eliminated by the word maple. We could do, is bubby a word? That might be, we could try that. Okay, that was good. Hey, that was really good. Okay, we're down to 800 words, but that's a lot better than I typically am at this point. We want to keep using unusual letters if possible, and repeated letters. Is grog a word like that with a triple G? I think it might be. We could try that. No. I don't have a word. We could do something like Kruth or Kutch is probably better. It has the double C. There are some good letters in there, but the nice thing is it doesn't use a vowel. And I mean, the W is acting as a vowel in this word, so it saves us some more options down here. Although, once we find the vowel, once we get a yellow, we have to reuse it anyways, so. We only have O and I available at this point. So maybe that's I don't know, let's try it. Hey, okay, so there's the H. Okay, that's not too bad. Now the most likely spot for an H, I feel like, is first or second. There are quite a few things that are like, SH in this, we can't do TH, we can't do CH, we can't do PH, so probably be SH. So maybe second is less likely, since there's not as many options for before the H. I mean, you could also do a vowel before the H, but I feel like it would probably be an A. Otherwise, interesting. So, I would do something like right, but we don't have the T, so we can't do, and there are probably quite a few things that are GH something. We could do size, which would repeat the S, but I'm a little worried that the S is probably in the word, given that there's the H in the word, but, it's hard to say. We could do something with a double O, maybe, like hoods or something. Or honor. I don't know whether to do something with an O or an I. I mean, hoods is using the S, so if I'm gonna use the S, I might as well do size. Or I could do honor. I don't know whether to do the O, R, and N, or... My instinct is that I and G are less likely than O, N, and R, but I'm a little worried about the S. Yeah, it's hard to know. It just depends what the answer is, right? Let's go with size. Oh, there's no S. Oh, but there's only 2 words remaining. I was worried about the S, and it was the I that was the problem. So what's the, and we don't know, okay. See if we can come up with what the word is. I don't know. What would it be? Maybe H-O-I, something like hoist or whatever, but Rhino. Rhino, it could be rhino. I think, yeah, rhino. So honor would have been bad as well. So, all right, so we have to undo. I think, I mean, it could be rhino, or there was 2 possibilities, so it could be something else. I'm hoping the other one is an obscure word that's not gonna be the answer. So if it's rhino, what are we gonna do? We can't do honor. The problem is there's an I and an O, so we're in trouble either way. We could do hoods, which is only gonna get us a yellow H and a yellow O. Let's try that. Okay, okay. Oh, it's still only 2 words remaining. There's 53 right here. There's gotta be a way to do it. Could do something like highs, which again is gonna just have the yellow H and the yellow I. I don't know, we might be in trouble. No matter what we do, we might be only getting down to 2 words. I mean, we could go back and not do kuch, I guess. If we undo one more time, we wouldn't have kuch in there. I think rhino's gonna be hard to avoid, especially since we started with maple. It's just too many different letters. Because the problem is the answer has 2 vowels, and we're gonna have to use the I and the O at some point. If we undid kuch, what would we do? It would have to be something with an I or an O, I think. So we'd end up with a yellow anyways. Probably be best to try and use the O, and we could use it in a couple different places in the middle. Something like grows, but we don't want to do the R. You know, there's a few things we could do, like civic or vivid, which would only give us a yellow I, but then we're forced to use the I the rest of the time. I don't know whether it's better to use the I or the O. Ooh, you know what we should do? Okay, I'm gonna undo. I'm gonna do civic. Am I gonna do civic? Or vivid? Because then what I'm thinking is foist, because we'll have the yellow I, we'll have to use an I, but we can use it in the, oh, but then we're gonna have a green I if we do foist. We could do civic. Oh, no. The problem is we're gonna end up with the I in the middle, I think, on our next guess. Which maybe is okay. Let's do civic. Yep, we got the yellow I, and then what I was thinking is we could do skiff, but that's gonna give us the green I, but I think I'm gonna go with that, because then we can do something like, oh, we can't do foist now, we could do, oh, we can't do hoist either, because there's no S. What I was thinking is something OI. Is there something IGH we can do here? Or, what about twixt? That's really good. That doesn't use any of the yeah, twixt. Let's do twixt. Come on, how many words are left? 8 words, okay, and we know the answer, so we just have to think of one word that doesn't, it's not the answer. So, dry, drink, but we can't do the K. Grind. Grind, there we go. All right, we did it, Wordle. Okay, so the answer was rhino, like I thought. So we used 3 of our undos, but we managed not to Wordle, so not too bad, not too bad. We were forced to undo, so I don't feel so bad about being forced to undo. Yeah, anyways, managed to survive. That's always good. So let me know how you do with today's Don't Wordle, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.